All right, good morning, Brosners. It is, it is 7 o'clock. I'm in the Andes Mountains here in Peru. We're starting to do this Acclimatization trek today. It's a 5-day trek that takes you through multiple different terrains and a lot of cool stuff to get into. It's 5 days, and you end up in Machu Picchu, so it's a really fun adventure. We got up really early this morning. It's been about 4 hours. We just stopped off in this little town here to kind of get started. We're gonna have some breakfast, that kind of stuff. It's looking really nice. The ride in here was like pretty brutal on this bus. Not too fun. But yeah, we're gonna get into some fun adventures and I'm gonna take you guys along with it. So I'm here with a couple of my bros. And this is gonna be for you, Brosner. Have some cocoa. No, having some coca.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, we're here at essentially is, I guess, base camp, and I guess we're at like 12K feet. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out like our load, weight stuff, because the horses only take like 5 kilos and our sleeping bags are like 3, so it's a bit of a struggle, and our backs are going to be a lot heavier than we originally thought. So yeah, but it's beautiful here. It's pretty sweet. Somewhere up over those clouds over there, there's a pretty cool white cap mountain. There it is, the snow caps. It's been a rough 10 minutes. It's only been about 10. Okay, he just said, here comes the narrow part. Looks pretty narrow. Let's see.
Chicos, eucalyptus, okay, you know which from? Eucalyptus, the base.
Australia.
Exactly, from Australia, yeah. My friend, the eucalyptus plants is new in Peru, chicos. New. The native plant, the Inca style native plant is Chauña, chicos. That is Chauña. That is from Incas, okay? The eucalyptus is new, chicos, in Peru. My friends, what happened around the eucalyptus? We can plant potatoes or corn. Not grow up, chicos, because the eucalyptus absorb all minerals from earth, also a lot of water, chicos. And that is problem. But the eucalyptus that lives really good. It's medicinal plant, chicos. Really good for flu.
So we have just got here to the first campsite of the day. You can see these awesome snow peak mountains behind me. It was really cool. Pretty high up here. I'm not sure exactly how high. I want to say maybe like 14, no, maybe like 13,000. We're gonna be going to this lake that's like at the base of this mountain over here. It's like supposed to be like a clear crystal blue lake or whatever, but yeah, it's getting hard to breathe. Okay, we're going up to the lake. It's really hard. We came from right there, and yeah, I think I'm almost there, but it's a tough one. But it's supposed to be really beautiful, so. Alright, it's pretty rough getting up here, but look at that. Look at that. So you can't go in this water, you can't swim in it because the local people around here, they use it to drink and feed their crops and animals and stuff like that. So it looks really enticing, and I really want to jump in, even though I'm sure it's very freezing. But yeah, it's really awesome. So now that I'm not huffing and puffing walking up, we're going down right now. There, boys. And it's getting a little chilly. We're headed back down, but the sky's cleared up, and yeah, it looks amazing. It looks so good. Just in time for what they call happy hour, but no alcohol in this happy hour. It's a lot of coffee and tea and cocoa tea. Just kind of hang out and decompress from the day, I guess. If you don't know what cocoa tea is, it's a tea that's it's a leaf and a plant that's commonly found throughout the Andes and just high elevation areas in this part of the world. And people use it to offset altitude sickness, give them energy, things like that. So people use it a lot around here. I've just had the tea a few times, and tastes a little bit like spinach tea, which isn't my favorite, but it's not bad. And I haven't knock on wood, gotten altitude sickness yet. But yeah. And if you don't know, it's also what they use to make cocaine too. All right, sorry I didn't take you guys to dinner and all that fun stuff. We had a pretty good time hanging out with a bunch of people from different countries and just chatting it up. Had a good time. But yeah, we had some dinner, and as soon as we walked out of the building, we looked up and the stars were crazy. So I grabbed my camera and I took this photo. Yeah, I tried like 2, 3, 4, 5 different times to get it right, and pretty happy with how it turned out. I thought it looked pretty cool. But yeah, that mountain is where we are headed tomorrow morning, 4:30 a.m. Wake up call with some coca tea, some breakfast, and then we're gonna head that way. It's about 4 miles up that way to what's called the Salcantay Pass. I think that's what it's called. That's the Salcantay mountain that you just saw, that little white mountain. We're going to the Salcantay Pass to get through that area, and then in total it's about 12, 14 hours tomorrow. So we're getting a real early start, and I think it's about 12 miles. So, and as you can tell, I'm still short of breath, so it's gonna be pretty challenging, but pretty sweet. So excited to see it.
And he's from the mountains as well, from a small city. And do you think it's gone?
There's an avalanche. I think it's on the other side. There's one earlier, but it's on the other side. Okay. Sorry that I wasn't able to take you guys on the morning part of day 2. It was absolutely brutal. One of the hardest things I've ever done. Gets up to, I think, 15,000 feet, I believe. And I believe I made a crucial mistake of bringing a bunch of camera stuff, and I think my bag's like 30 pounds, so it was very rough. But the top was awesome. Saw a couple avalanches. That was pretty cool. Kind of sad to see some of the surrounding mountains just not having any snow on them anymore. They're just talking about it, and it just, due to climate change and stuff like that, kind of sucks, but beautiful nonetheless. So now we're headed down the mountain, and I think it's like 2 hours to lunch, and then I don't know, more from there. That is where we came from. You can kind of see the mountain up there on the left side. and we are going way down there. I don't know if you can I can barely see them, but there's these small, tiny white and red buildings way down there, and that's where we're gonna go have lunch. Yeah, the horses and mules are like pretty much the backbone of this trip. Typically on like other trips, or like for instance the Inca Trail, these porters where people carry up to 20 kg, which with my horrible math is like what, 45 pounds or something like that. Yeah, but the horses do everything now, and they run these horses up and down these trails, this trek, carrying people's stuff, bringing people up and down because it is quite strenuous. But yeah, so shout out to the horses and mules. All right, so we're just finishing up lunch. I got very sunburnt today. We stopped off in this very small place. There's not much left here because all that gray right there going all the way up the mountain, that's all from an avalanche that happened like 2 or 3 years ago, and I guess wiped out part of the town. So now it's just these like 3 or 4 little huts, and of course it's in a super cool spot. Yeah, so we have about 4 or 5 more hours till we reach camp for the next night, for tonight, and we're about to change terrains, I guess, biospheres, whatever. So we're gonna start going to like a jungle or a rainforest. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but should be cool. So we're officially out of the mountains and down into the jungle, and it's quite drastic, the difference in the air, the quality, or not the quality of the air, but up in the mountains it was so dry, and it was so much so that I'm heaving, huffing and puffing, and my throat's starting to hurt. I got a car coming here. You can see I got a pretty gnarly tan here on my face. The sun is no joke. But yeah, we did about, I don't know, 8 hours from the top of the mountain down to now we're just about to our campsite for the night. So that is where we came from, way up there. Hiked all the way down, and hiking around. Here comes some all credit given to these guys to make this stuff possible. We're beat. We're toast.
My friends, these plants, we the local people, they use it. We call mio mio. Okay, mio mio. The local people or local women, chicos, they put a big set with lemon or salt, change other color, chicos, different color. They use it for the change the clothes, chicos, clothes or sweaters, chicos. But the Incas, chicos, the Incas, they use it for the Inca warriors, chicos, that paint the face. Now, big company or cosmetic company, they use it for ladies. Yeah, but now you're gonna be Inca warriors, okay?
Let's go, Trev.
Dude, he just gave you whiskers and a beard.
First time ever.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it's day 3, and it was a pretty quick day. Maybe took only like 3 or 4 hours to get over here to our campsite. we have the rest of the day to kind of chill and hang out. We're actually going to go to some hot springs in about an hour. But first, we are going to get like a coffee demonstration because there's a coffee farm pretty close to here. They actually have a pretty sick coffee machine too, which is really nice. Yeah, so nothing really happened too much today. Just kind of walked downhill that looked almost the same for about 4 hours. So yeah, there wasn't too much going on, but really excited for the hot springs. I'll take you guys there with me. I'll just show you a quick peek at that, and yeah, get ready for a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow's another big push. It's like, I think it's want to say like 15 miles or something, but I want to say it's a lot of it's flatland. So yeah, and then the day after that is Machu Picchu. So pretty stoked. All right, so one, there's a blister. Two, we're just getting hammered by these tiny little bugs. They don't really itch yet, but it sucks. We put some bug spray on, but seems to be working for now. We'll see. I hate spiders, but I know some of you guys might like them, so.
So what are you visiting next? Or have you already?
This is nice.
No, we've just been to Lima.
This is nice.
But we want to
Very nice.
All right, here's a needle. Here's the weapon. Here's the poussey. It's gonna have to do it. Here's Jared eating Skittles.
All right, so over the past 2 or 3 days, I've had some pretty bad foot problems, and I got to the point where I got this really bad blister pretty much at the start of today. And so now I'm gonna take care of it and pop it and yeah, see what happens. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty nasty, but there we go. I just sterilized this pin. I got this from this very dingy looking coffee shop, and here we go. There we go, it's popped. You can see it's draining some nasty shit. Yeah, there we go, some disinfectant. Clean it up.
Dude, can you not do this on my bed?
Dude, sorry. It's coming along, but still pretty gross.
That was the root of it. I think you're good.
Yeah, that's
wrap
gotten
it up
most of
now.
it out now. All right, so now I'm just gonna wrap it up, and hopefully it feels better in the morning, but we'll see. So, unfortunately, my feet just aren't able to hold up this morning, and I'm gonna have to take the bus for the first portion of the trek today, which sucks because you know, we've come all this way and did, you know, so much struggle, and to not be able to finish the whole thing just kind of sucks. So I'm gonna take the bus for the first, I don't know, 15 kilometers or something, where the rest of the group is gonna go 800 meters up, 800 meters down, and then I think it's like another 10 kilometers from there, but it's all flat, and that's where I'm gonna meet them at the lunch spot, and meet up with them there, and get all back together, and continue on this journey. Tomorrow's Machu Picchu day, so I'm really excited for that. Just a little bummed that I couldn't, you know, continue out the whole trek. Okay, so I've just met up back with the crew, and we're starting our walk to Aguascalientes along the railroad tracks, and I think it's about 10 kilometers, so it should take us about maybe 3 hours or so, and then so hopefully some much needed relaxation.
Machu Picchu.
There it is. We're getting there. We're getting close. What do you think, Trevor?
Only a few more hours.
A few hours. I want to jump in that river really bad. Oh. Oh my God. I was just tripped going over that railroad. That was pretty sketchy. You hear all these birds. There's like tons of them. Can't really tell what they are. Some of them look a little bit like parakeets, but they're like dipping in and out of these trees. It's really hard to catch them and see them. There's these other smaller ones that kind of like to group up a little bit. They look kind of like, I don't know, sparrows or finches or something. I'm not really quite sure, but this place is covered with birds. And I'm hoping to see a cock on the rock, which is this really cool bright red bird. And it has this big crest on its forehead, on its head. And you can find it here in the Peruvian Amazon. So fingers crossed, I hope we get to see one, and hope we get to film one too. So I found him. There it is, Trev. You made it. How are you feeling?
As anyone would feel after a 20-mile hike. Ready to fucking pass out. Ready for some pizza and some nachos?
Do you think they have pizza and nachos here?
No. Here we better have some fucking pizza.
No.
We're gonna have a nice dinner of rice and beans.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
We're here.
Let's go.
Yes. Grandma de la Cebolla. First things first. Grandma y Cebolla. So it's 4:40, and the stars are still out, and we're beginning our final descent to Machu Picchu. They say it's 1,800 steps, and it takes about an hour, but we have to walk about 30 minutes to kind of like the starting point through the dark. So most of the town's still asleep. There's a few people that are, including our group, that are headed over that way. Yeah, we'll see. Today's the day. Starting to see ruins. It's really tired. It's early. And it's getting warm. We're almost there. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Got it. 60 miles for that one picture.
All for Instagram.
Yeah, for the gram.
How do we feel, boys?
Going great.
So that trail and river, that's where the train tracks are, and that's where we were walking yesterday. And then boom, unreal. So this place is the history facts that we just got were unbelievably cool. I couldn't rattle them off like he could, but yeah, you just have to come experience this for yourself, because the history that I thought I knew about this place is incorrect, and just like all the cool details and stuff are like unbelievably cool. Alright, prisoners, sisters, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you like this kind of stuff and if you want to see more of this type of adventure, vloggy type of content. Please just leave a comment or whatever. But yeah, had a lot of fun. It's really hard. Yeah, thanks for watching.